sure this is a good idea.
Well, Anthony, this is the garbage that's going to get us to pass philosophy.
Basically what Manson's saying is we're using this to trade our souls to the devil to get a good grade on Mr. Strudel's philosophy project about Rousseau.
Quatu Barada Nictu. Quatu Barada Nictu. Quatu Barada Nictu. Quatu Barada Nictu. Quatu Barada.
Who dares summon the Fairy of Rousseau?
Is that the guy that works at my Starbucks?
I think so.
So how does this work? We give you our souls and you teach us about this philosophy, dude?
A project? Jean-Jacques Rousseau has his own personal fairy, and all he's done is summoned to help some stupid kids with their dumb projects? How come I'm only summoned when lazy kids need help with a project, or some satanic cult is doing a blood sacrifice? This is not worth 30 grand. Well, I guess we should get this over with.
Jean-Jacques Rousseau was known as one of the most influential thinkers during the 18th century European Enlightenment period. He was born in 1712 in Switzerland. Though born in Switzerland, he spent most of his years in France writing books on science and philosophy. His philosophical work discussed how science and arts had caused the corruption of virtue and morality. He died in 1778, probably from urema, but according to Google, he died of bleeding. Rousseau's ideas on the conditions of nature opposed that of Hobbes. Rousseau believed that in the presence of a large government, people were oppressed almost 100% of the time. He said that when in nature, and completely free, people can expect to be generally peaceful. For example, if there are low rations of food and water, the people will most likely share equally. Rousseau stressed over and over that in the presence of strong government, people are oppressed. Rousseau would have most likely supported small societies with small government rule, and if there had to be rule, then he would have greatly advocated for representation of the people and many civil liberties. It was actually many of Rousseau's ideas on freedom that led to the French Revolution, despite it happening after he died of bleeding. In that way, he greatly had an effect on politics.
So that was about when Rousseau's mother disowned him, and then he was never really able to get over it. Where'd everybody go?
As time went on, I saw less and less of those crazy kids, mostly because I was a demonic fairy summoned to help them pass some project so they could get through high school. People who summoned me come in and out of my life, like busboys at a restaurant. I heard that Bundy got married at a high school and had 14 kids. He went on to become a professional breakdancer in the Olympics. Dahmer tried to join the military, but couldn't due to his association with the Illuminati. Last I heard, he was spending a life sentence in prison for stabbing a small goat at a petting zoo. And 4 small children directly after that. Manson went on to medical school, where he graduated top of his class. Last week he entered a bank. Ahead of him were 2 armed robbers. Manson, who had always been known for making the right decisions, tried to run away, even going as far as to using one of the tellers as a body shield. He was shot 329 times in the face, and died 6 hours later. Casey and Anthony went on to become Japan's most famous K-pop duo ever. I own 12 of their albums. I know all of this, of course, because I own all their souls now. And also because I'm a satanic fairy, sent by Lucifer himself to ensure Obama becomes the new communist dictator of the world.
On me. Yeah, I'm the itch. I should have a breeze on me.
Oh, Anthony, nothing we do matters anymore as long as we find faith in the Lord Turbo.